Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. Here we are in a women's correctional institute somewhere in the north of New York State, I guess. Just because it sounds cooler than it being in like Wyoming or something like that. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily need to be American. But I was born in North America, so I tend to use like American city names and places and stuff like that because it's just a popular thing to do over there when you're from that place. I'm not even American, hilariously, but still, I talk about America like all the time. Because, you know, it's America. Anyway, we are in the process of building Cell Block B, which is funny because we didn't get the advanced grants for Cell Block B, but we will still gladly welcome the money for completing the grant for Cell Block B at a later date once we bash through some of these other ones. We have an exhausted member of staff, it turns out. I'm not even sure how. It looks like no longer they're exhausted, so that's good. Family visitation is becoming an increasing priority. It looks like we're going to have to get some people in here to visit their loved ones. There are phones dotted around here, so most of these people are able to contact their families, but nothing beats that face-to-face family reunion. You know, when you get a family member right in front of your face that you miss so much, and then when they're in front of your face, you realize that holy crap, they had bad breath this whole time. You never really noticed, but now that you've got a lot of time to think about these things because you're in jail, you're doing a 25 to life bid, you notice all of a sudden that holy crap, my mom's breath stinks and I don't want to talk to her ever. But you know, that's just the way life goes sometimes, so what can you do? Great, it looks like half of the cell block is done, so that's good. We're gonna have access down here, staff access to these places, but interestingly, no prisoner access to these areas, which is that's right, actually. We don't want prisoners to be able to get into these areas at all, so actually separating them out was kind of a masterstroke by me. I'm not saying that I'm actually intelligent at all, I'm just saying that somehow I've managed to plan this somewhat adequately, but you know, time will tell. Maybe that is not the case at all. Okay, anyway, first things first, we need to get our security guy in, right? So we're going to put the walls that we need up for these new staff rooms. That's right. We're gonna get some lights in here too. Let's get some lights like, whoa. Oh, it's not every day that you plan something out like this where the lighting situation in here is going to be perfect. Wow, these rooms are just big enough for this lighting situation to be perfect. Nice and lined up and perfect. It's going to be really good. Okay, utilities-wise, yes, we are going to need to run some power over to here. Kind of tempted to get another generator while we can afford it, but I don't know where to put it, and I probably won't end up doing that because I'm dumb. So let's not do it, but at the same time, let's pretend that we thought about doing it at some point because it's useful stuff. Great. Okay, we're gonna get some power in here, some bit of power in here too. We're gonna have to get some power that way too. We're also going to need, it turns out, probably some water up here as well. Not only for the toilets that we're going to be putting into the new staff room, but also for the showers that are going to exist inside cell block B, which is going to be our medium security cell block. Wow, wow, wee, wow. That's going to be crazy. And with the new chief and patrols and stuff coming online, that's going to be pretty good. Look, there's a lot of wide open patrol space. There's a lot of space here to stop people from being assholes, you know, because they have a tendency to be that way. The security situation here is not great. What with the canteen being right here and no real way to monitor what's leaving the canteen. Of course, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? So I think what we're going to end up doing is probably putting a door here to enter the canteen. It's good because we can put a metal detector, we can funnel them through the metal detector, and nobody can escape the canteen with a spoon so that they could, like, you know, just scoop. Much like a ball of ice cream, scoop somebody's eyeball out. I don't want to be in a prison where that's happening. That's fucking disgusting for starters. Traumatizing. And the poor person on the receiving end, God forbid it's somebody like Naubati or, Jesus Christ, even worse, Naubati's child that gets the scoop. I mean, there's jugging happening in here. Scooping is happening in here. There's a bunch of shit that's going to be happening in here. And I don't think Naubati or her child want to have anything to do with it. So we're going to have to make sure that that never happens. So far, though, so far so good. Nobody's so pissed off that they've gone like on a killing rampage. And I'm happy to say, after all this time, on day 6 of this correctional female women's institute for the imprisoned in upper state New York, we're doing fine. Like, not a single casualty has been reported. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but like these people seem to be quite accepting of their fate here, and none of them are actually here for that long. We have 3 prisoners now up for parole, but we're going to be sorting that out like fairly soon, I'd imagine. We're going to get a parole office in here at some point, and then we're going to be letting these people out back into society where they can take on all sorts of wild and crazy jobs that are, you know, now that they're reformed, they've spent some time in jail, they've had some time to do some reading and lifting some weights and stuff like that. Now they're going to be all set. They're going to be all ready to rock and roll out there in the real world with their newfound skills. So that's going to be good. All right, let's make a new staff room then, shall we? We're going to move the old staff room here to this new one. And this one's going to have some more room for stuff. So I just have to find it in this gigantic list of places. There it is. Okay, staff room. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be the staff room. Where is now the security room? That one's got like a badge on it, doesn't it? We should have been able to build one. Office, storage, morgue, cleaning cupboard, exports, chapel, reception, parole, no, forest. Man, can I fucking see this security room? Hell no, I cannot. Like, where the fuck is it? It's down here somewhere, right? Oh, is it hiding down here? Reception, cleaning cupboard, no. No, like I don't see it anywhere actually. It's gonna be a green one, right? Because that's like a staff one. Kennel, oh, security, what am I missing? Oh, it's because we don't have the chief yet. Okay, so we are doing this the right way, okay. So the staff room. All right, well what we're gonna do is instead of buying new stuff, we're gonna dismantle all the old stuff in the staff room. So get out of here, you jerks. We're moving the staff room. Today is staff room relocation day, whether you like it or not. There's a new staff room in town. That's right. Okay, we're gonna get the security chief and office in here as well. It's gonna be really good. We're gonna get rid of this room here. This is no longer a staff room, so forget it. You guys are in big trouble. And we're also going to, you know what? We're gonna dismantle this as well. We're gonna dismantle this as well because what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna have like something like this. Look, we're gonna have like just a separator here. And then we're going to have more office. So let's go for a room here. We're going to have another office here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfecto. Wow, that's made one huge office. This is not going to work, it turns out. This is not going to work. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I was really... I wonder if they can move all of these fruits and stuff out of the way, too. That would be really good. Okay, well, that's not going to work, sadly. We're going to have the chief's office in the security office then, in that case, which, not the best. But you know what? It's probably not the worst either. Okay, so office-wise, we want to have a office here for the chief. He's going to have his office right in here with his boys, okay? He's going to be working in here right alongside his boys, and it's going to be great. Okay, so for the chief's office, of course, we're going to need a filing cabinet. Uh-oh, what was that? What happened? Notice how, like, I don't even bother to look. Okay, good. I have the chief's desk here and the chief's chair here. Perfect. Okay, we now have another office. Wow, okay, it looks like everybody's decided to pee and poo all over the bunk beds. Good job, ladies. It's just you guys who are going to be cleaning it up, I hope you know. So, you know, that's fine. What? It's lockup right now. You know, there's just a door here. Like, go have a shower. You want to have a shower? No? They're just all waiting around in the dorm, doing nothing. It looks like the only person who's decided to actually do anything sensible with their time is Waterhouse, Clark, and Tapper. All of them are taking a dump. Everyone else is just sort of looking in the direction of the books, but not bothering to read any of them. It looks like all of these people aren't using the weight benches either. There's a lot of barf and poo and pee on the ground, and dirty prison uniforms as well. And now everybody's going to go have a Royal Rumble in the shower. Everybody's favorite time of day, shower time. The best time, isn't it? Or, you know, some would say the worst time as well. Okay, anyway, we now have a chief. Welcome aboard, Chief. He's already, he's in the fray. Look at that. He's just like, the minute he materialized from the other dimension, boom, clipboard in hand, he's ready to do research. Wow, okay, fantastic, good. He's doing his research, this is nice. Okay, the staff room now, we can start kitting it out before things get too crazy. People are gonna start to get really, there's an arcade cabinet here for $500. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, you know what? We definitely need an arcade machine in here. We're gonna need a wide sofa in here as well. We're even gonna get the pool table in here too. This is gonna be pretty nice. Where's the serving table? Here it is. We have one of these on hand too. Let's get this thing like here. This is where they're gonna eat their lunch and stuff. We're gonna have everything in here. We're gonna have a radio. We're gonna have another wide sofa to sit down at. We're gonna have a drinks machine. We're gonna have like probably, I'm thinking like a TV, because we have a spare one. That'll be really good. We're gonna have this TV here. We could get like a couple of other little chairs and stuff down here too, so that people can sit down. What's this? A large TV? Whoa! Wow! Wee-wah! Holy crap! That's good. Okay, we can have the large TV like right here. Okay, this is good. All right, this is a staff room to be proud of. We've spent a lot of money on this. Okay, let's get the stuff in. Oh yeah, shit. We need a toilet in here as well. Oh god, okay, we're gonna have to put a toilet or two in here, which is fine. We're just gonna have to go for the open toilet policy that our prison, of course, is so famous for. Okay, we're gonna get the small water pipes going in here too. All right, and that should be the staff room. Hopefully they're just gonna reuse this fruit if it's not gone bad and just bring it over to this new serving table in this new staff room for the staff to use. That would be really nice. Great. Okay, all the prisoners are working, doing their stuff. This is good. What are you doing? Piper Darley, who's thinking about drugs, is trying to break into Now Batty's cell right now and steal her child. Don't do it. Oh no, she's just here doing the laundry. Fair enough. You know what? That's fair enough. I thought she was trying to steal the child, but you know, look, I'll help you. Look, I opened the door for you. Now Batty, you stay put. Looks like the baby's trying to have a sleep. It looks like the baby is doing a lot of barfing in here too. Now Batty seems to just be overwhelmed by the amount of barf that is inside her cell right now. Will she clean it herself? Probably not. She's not really that way inclined. She wants the guards and everyone else to do all the cleaning, and you know what? I don't blame her. Okay, it looks like this is coming along swell. They're installing the new big flat screen TV for the staff to enjoy. It looks like one of the guards is gonna have a game of pool. This is good. We got a couple of chairs coming in. It looks like the food is being moved from the old staff room area to the new. This is really good. And the chief is in place and he's doing stuff. Uh-oh. Look at 14 prisoners have serious complaints. One prisoner say they're well treated. Staff morale is very high, but the danger level is medium and increasing. Now, what's wrong? Privacy, recreation, and family. These are all problems. What kind of recreation are you guys looking for? Literacy. Come on, there's bookshelves in here in the dorm and stuff, but it's work and lockup time. If you're worried about your literacy, maybe you should pick up a book and just try to figure it out. Like being some sort of like insane code cracker or something like that. Have you ever thought about maybe doing that, ladies? No? Doing some code cracking on the side? Because, you know, the English language without the proper tutelage is like a fucking nightmare, right? Like you'd have to do like some code cracking and you'd have to figure it out, and it would be pretty tough, I think. But, you know, I think these ladies are up to it, so that's at least something. Okay, we're waiting for the pipes for the toilets, but the staff room is pretty much done. Oh man, this feels good. Okay, security we can set up now. We can set up security to be like in an L shape here. We're gonna need some office desks, chairs, and filing cabinets in here as well for this stupid, annoying thing to stop blinking, so that's fine. So let's do it. Let's zoom into security so that it shows us the stuff that we can get. Got the CCTV monitors and crap. That's really good. Okay, we're gonna get like a desk here. We're gonna get like a chair here for security. We're gonna have some filing cabinets along the wall here, just to make it look really cool. You know, like when the people are coming into the security room. It's gonna be pretty nice. What's wrong now, ladies? What's the problem exactly? What's going on? I don't think these phones are getting used, and you know why? I think it's because the canteen needs to be extended up to this area, actually. Where is the canteen? Canteen. Okay, here's the canteen. We've there. You know what? It's fine if the canteen actually stretches all the way there. That should be fine. Okay, now there are phones in the canteen. So during eat time, people can get on those phones and make some phone calls. So why the fuck not? Everyone else is just thinking about their families. Okay, it looks like visitation is becoming an increasing problem that we're gonna have to definitely deal with. So visitation is probably gonna end up going like down here somewhere. We're gonna need access for guards and stuff to get into visitation. We're also gonna need, we're gonna need to think about this for visitation. This is gonna be we need a visitation room, at least 3 visitor tables, a common room, and at least 2 TVs. Okay, interesting. I don't know where we're gonna put a common room. This is something I had not considered when I was planning the prison. A common room. I mean, we could get one set up in medium security, actually. Quite easily. We've got the space. We could easily put a little common room down here just to tick that off to get it done, sort of thing. Hire 10 guards. That's something we can't do right now. We're going to have to get medium security in here to prop up this daily cash flow, which currently is not great. I'm not actually sure. Did a couple of people get let out? Or did somebody escape or something? Because we only have like 15. We have 16 shared capacity and 4 parent capacity, but we only have 15 inmates here. We have 1 new prisoner arriving in 17 hours as minimum security. All right. It's crunch time. We got to really figure this out now. We have to figure out exactly what we're gonna do here. Are we gonna get some medium security in before, or are we gonna get visitation set up first and get our temperature down? I think, you know what? I think we're gonna have to get our temperature down first. Okay. How are we going to do this visitation area? I'm thinking we're going to go for something a little bit like this. The visitation area is probably going to go here. It's going to be fairly big, I think. It's going to be like about this big. But there's going to be access to it from here. And we're going to also have access to it from probably down here. So the prisoners come in this way, and then with deployment, that means that the families and staff could come in this way, so that the prisoners don't ever have to come out here. You see what I mean? And then we're gonna have to have this wing sort of temporarily made up, but then expanded out after. Because we don't want to build the whole wing right now, because we can't really afford it. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna go with this for now. We're gonna make visitation. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna get it up and rocking and rolling, and it's gonna be, I think, fairly good actually. Okay, let us demolish some walls here then. We're gonna demolish all of these walls leading up to here. We're gonna have to get the fence to go around here again. Actually, in actual fact, we need the fence to go mostly around here, and we're gonna have to do a shakedown at some point too. Very important. Remind me to do the shakedown. We need to do a shakedown, for the love of Christ, because you know what? Shit's gonna hit the fan. People are probably already trying to dig out of here. We need to discover these tunnels sooner rather than later, before we get in too much trouble. Intelligence? Do we want intelligence? Patrols we definitely want. Okay, patrols. We need to have more visuals up in here, mainly in the parental area, because you know there's kids up there as well. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. Where did we say that the entrance is going to be for this? We're going to have an object, and we're going to have a staff door here. No, you know what? It's going to be a jail door. I don't want people escaping from here at all. And then my guard's going to have to let in all the families to see all of the prisoners and stuff. And that should be fine. And that'll be another big thing off. And then the overall temperature of the prison should go down. People will be happy that they've seen their loved ones. They've managed to see their Uncle Jim again, because they haven't seen old Uncle Jim for like some time now, and they've really missed Uncle Jim. And actually, they've had a lot of time to think about stuff while they've been in the jail. And Uncle Jim, they decided, you know what? I actually really like Uncle Jim a lot. Miss him a lot. Really can't wait to see him. He's the best. And he's better than all the rest. So a bit of Tina Turner for you there as well. Okay, let's get lights like this, because I didn't make this room as good as I could have. You know, I think that should be fine, actually. And then we're going to get lights like in here, too, just to light up these dark areas of the prison. And, wow, holy crap, you know, like, I could have actually planned this out a lot better, but, you know, I didn't, and that's my bad. I take full responsibility for that. We're also going to need, oh yeah, the walls are coming. Okay, perfect. And, of course, we're going to need some power down here, too. We have a little bit of power, but we're going to need more power. So we'll run the power in here like so. Perfect. And let's go for visitation. Nice. We're going to get visitation in here. This would be really nice. And then we could get the common room set up in here if we really wanted to. I don't really want to do that, though. I don't want the common room to be there. So we're going to find somewhere else for the common room to be. Still don't really know where that is going to be, but there you go. We might just have like a makeshift common room in here, just so that we can actually get the 10 grand and then just take it away like straight away. Because I think you can do that to get around some of these grants. It's a little bit cheaty, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do it. All right, visitation underway. It looks like everybody is hard at work here. You know what? Let's lock this one open. Let's lock this one open as well. And that one is going to be locked open too. Because this one on the outside is closed. So even if prisoners do get in here, it's fine. Hey, look, the warden came over. The warden actually came over to do a little inspection on how things are going. It's like, hey, Gary, how's the visitation room coming along? Oh, you know, Martha, it's coming. It's, you know, these things just take time. Yeah, I know, Gary. Like, that's a pretty typical conversation inside, like, a prison, you know. I think everybody's just resigned to the fact that things do actually take time to do in the real world. Nothing happens that fast. You know, there's a lot of planning. There's a lot of like board of directors that need to be involved making decisions and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy, but there you go. Okay, visitor tables. This is just going to be like an open sort of planny kind of one. We're going to have visitor tables like this, and then like, oh god, okay, like this, and this. And then, is that enough, I guess? That's probably enough, right? What else do we need? We need a common room, at least 2 TVs, and a visitation room. Do we not have 2 TVs in the prison at all? I find that kind of crazy, actually, that there's not 2 TVs in the prison. But, I mean, maybe we can add some TVs to the prison in some sort of common room. Okay, let's just cheat a bit then. Let's make a common room here and put some TVs and stuff in it. Where could we put this common room? Common room. Here it is. Allowing your prisoners some free time to relax. I mean, who in their right mind would ever build a common room? Okay, well there anyway. We've built a common room and now we just need 2 TVs, which should be feasible. Let's have a TV in the canteen, and then let's also have a TV inside the dorm as well. We'll have it like facing this way so that people can watch that TV. All right, it looks like that's their grant completed. We've placed the TVs. You know what? You know what? Actually, fuck it. Now, Batty, what are you doing? You're not lifting weights with child, are you? She can't sleep. Wait, she's been sent back to the nursery. What was she thinking? Who on earth would ever? Gosh, okay. Let's put these back to normal now. Good. Excellent. Okay, and now we can have some visitation. That would be very good. I mean, we could probably set up the parole room in here as well. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We're not going to be building this other wing for some time now. So let's get a parole room set up in here so we can finally get some paroles done and we get some people out of here. We get some fresh meat into the prison. That would be really good. Okay, so this is going to be our parole room. Where is parole? Is right here. This is good. Is it big enough? Yes. Okay, it just needs now a visitor table. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be a pretty big parole room actually, but these things tend to be quite big in my experience. I've been on parole in the past. I don't really want to get into it, but when I went to the... No, I'm just joking. I've never been on parole. Like, you shouldn't even joke about that, right? Like, real criminals, if they hear me saying this, will be like, what the fuck? The fuck, bitch? I've been on parole, and you never... I never saw you there. It's like, yeah, I was there! Okay, no, but I wasn't actually there, okay. Do we want paving stone out here? Gravel, we have some grass, ceramic, concrete tiles. Indoor only, that's concrete floor. We can go for paving stones out here, I think. We can, like, tart it up. We can make it look, like, real nice out here. We want it to look nice for when the families turn up to come see the prisoners as well. We don't want them just walking on mud. Like, this isn't, like, you know, somewhere in, like, I don't know, like communist Russia or something like that. This is in upper state New York, where paving stones replace the dirt roads and stuff. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have, and we're gonna have the gardener take all the weeds out of the paving stones as well. It's cost us a little bit of a pretty penny to put this down, but I think ultimately it'll be worth it, and it'll make the prison look a lot nicer. Actually, it'll be really, really good. All right, we're just waiting for this parole table to come in, and then hopefully we can set up some parole hearings for people throughout the day, not even just in the morning. Let's have a couple of these bad boys. We're going to have like the whole crew is going to turn up, and we're going to review every case by case, and make sure that we're in a good situation to let these people loose back into society and use their newfound skills, prison skills, out there in the world. They could be like a librarian out there, because you know, if they ran the librarian here, that means they'd be a good librarian out there too, right? With the criminal element too. Okay, well, there we go. We've done it. We have a visitation room. We now have a parole room as well, surprisingly. Cell block B is planned and almost ready to go. Staff room has been improved, like tenfold. It's got an arcade machine now, for Christ's sake. Security and the chief are in. We've got patrols, deployment. This is all good stuff. We're going to get intelligence now. Surveillance, that's going to be another really good one. I think we're definitely going to want to get that. And, of course, armory is going to be one, too, actually, in actual fact. Boom. Let's get the armory set up now, sooner rather than later. We can get dogs and stuff and find some of these tunnels so that nobody can escape. Man, it's going well. This is actually surprisingly going quite well. We're on day 7. Not a single murder has taken place. So that's good in my books. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!